of those women who have sex right away. And I'm very honest. No matter how freaky I am, no matter what I do, I want to get to know you mentally first. Then when I give myself to you, you're going to get it all.
I think overall, like, not just men or just women, like, I think a lot of people they just give up.
And
they're just doing what everybody's doing.
But not just that they don't give up, they're not
Not
healed.
saying everybody, but majority. Listen, I know girls that was a good girl and end up start doing what everybody's doing. Because it's just
they were hurt.
It's like that's the thing.
They were hurt.
I wouldn't say hurt. I
Damage.
think it's just maybe I don't know what it is, but I think people just give up on relationship, like real relationship, and how it's supposed to be done.
So I'm a hopeless romantic, right? And I feel that no matter what, it's always someone for someone. However, you have to give yourself a time to meet that someone, and you can't invest in getting to know that someone if you're going to keep being with someone.
It should be across the board. Like, both of us should be doing that.
Right. I agree.
But then, it's not like we have Malcolm X that walk around and say, hey, we don't have nobody that comes up on TV and say, guys, woman, you need to be good. Men, you need to be good. And then we all gonna be like, okay, we're gonna follow this rule. Nobody even saying.
Do you have to have that though?
No, but I'm just saying, there's no guideline. Like, there's no book. Like, there's no nothing. So how are we gonna eventually, if everything is all fucked up now, how are we gonna make it better? Think about that part. Like, how can
First of all, thinking for yourself is self-awareness. Healing, all that, but I don't want to get into that, yeah.
Guys, we will be back with segment 3 of He Say, She Say. Thank you for the dialogue, Mr. World. All right, guys, we'll be back. Ron, can you pause that for me? Or finish that?
Yo.
Thank you.
Okay.
Water, a lot.
You okay?
But what I don't understand is how do guys expect to get to know a woman if they're not invested in that one woman? Like, Ron, does that make sense? Or is it just me? Am I like old?
Say that again.
So like a guy is saying that it's no good girls, right? Or the girls are doing the same thing the guys are doing. But maybe they're doing that as a defense mechanism because they don't want to be hurt.
Everybody needs healing in general.
This is true. I feel like
no
one wants to be hurt and no one wants to be alone. And I feel like it's okay to be by yourself for a little while.
Yes.
People need to spend some time on themselves. And that I feel like once you spend time with yourself, you are going to be able to get in touch with yourself and understand yourself better. And that way you are not bringing baggage to that person. You've taken the time to deal with yourself and heal yourself.
The majority of people aren't doing that.
Correct.
They're jumping into another situation.
Correct.
Relationship.
No.
So am I talking bullshit? Am I talking
No,
bullshit?
you just be wrong.
Listen,
No way.
The cycle just continues.
Correct.
Behind the
It's
scenes
the same
stuff.
thing like how we have a Bible, right? And we all know if we go to the church and then the pastor say, you need to walk this direction and you will meet God, right? There's nothing that there's no R&B, and we keep going back to the R&B shit because they took that away. And there's no, you know what I mean? No anything that you. One thing. Let me tell you something about human beings. I'm not even gonna say black or white, right? Human. We need somebody to lead. If we don't see somebody talking some shit, we don't listen. We just do whatever. And that's why you had Malcolm X. Jesus was around. Like, if you could go as far as Jesus, you have to have somebody that walk around and tell you something. We don't naturally can learn nothing on our own. Like, we need somebody to tell us something.
So you want to know what's crazy?
And then now when it comes to relationship, it will never get. It's either it's gonna get worse, it will never get better. Like, whatever you see now, it's gonna get worse. Especially with this generation of kids that's coming up, they don't have no guideline. Parents not even listen. The economy is so fucked up. Parents don't even have the time to be parents.
Correct.
A lot of parents not. The school is teaching their kids, or is the parents. So then you're not gonna have nobody like guiding us in a direction for us to go that way. So it's gonna be worse.
But then we need to put the responsibility back on the parents, because if you really, really want your child to see better, you have to do better. So by doing better is by you making that commitment to that woman and that child seeing that. So can I tell you what's so crazy, you all? And this sounds so crazy. I never got my heart broken by anyone I dated. I got my heart broken by someone who was just a friend. So I have never dealt with infidelity issues. I have never dealt with guys cheating on me, nothing. Now, it may be because of the type of woman I am, and I know I'm a really good woman. So I know, like, I've been married before, but it was in the right situation. So I know I'll be an amazing wife. And you know, the type of woman I am is, I'm the type of person, I'm that Joan Cleaver. Like, I don't like cooking, I'm not gonna lie, Ron, right? But I am that type of woman who, you come home, I wanna take your shoes off and rub your feet. I want to rub you down. I want to shower with you. Like, that's just me, naturally how I am as a woman, right? But then two, I don't want to just put myself out there to give that to any guy. Not just that in a relationship, I don't believe in 80-20 or him 100. I believe in 50-50. And that being said is I want the man to lead. I want the man to take care of things, but then also knowing the type of woman I am very independent. So you could know if you're not feeling well, I don't want you to have to go to work because you don't feel well. Just know if you're missing $200 that day, I will pay that $200. So that's the type of, it's a balance. And a lot of guys don't understand that.
Piggybacking on what Wayne was saying, them generational things, and honestly, just in here hearing my sister say that, and it's so interesting that I'm saying this on camera, but she just said what she said. I actually got my heart broken from a friend. It wasn't any of my other relationships. I've been engaged a few times, stuff like that. I don't really talk much about
I 4 times.
I don't really talk about my relationships in the public because this is something that I just don't do. My love is my love of who I'm in love with.